Hate, it's like carrying around a ball of poison in your heart. But why do we feel it? What drives us to dislike, even despise other people? Here's the thing, hate is an extreme reaction, and most of us feel it at some point. But what if there were a better way to live, a way to free ourselves from this toxic emotion? Ultimately, we all want peace, happiness, and connection. We crave a life where we don't carry the burden of hatred, where we can walk freely and love openly. Letting go of hate isn't just about being a good person, it's about liberating yourself and living a life filled with compassion and empathy. But hate can be hard to shake. We often dislike what we don't understand, fearing differences because they seem to threaten our identity or our way of life. Sometimes, we feel hate because we're pressured by social circles to reject outsiders. And, let's be honest, our brains are still wired for survival. We see the world in terms of us and them. This tribal mentality is an ancient defense mechanism, but in today's world, it often holds us back more than it helps. Let's look at why we hate. People sometimes join hate groups to feel a sense of belonging, united against a common enemy, whether real or imagined. For some, this brings a twisted sense of self-esteem. Hate can make us feel powerful, especially in a group, but it ultimately destroys any chance for genuine connection or happiness. And it's not just fringe groups. Politics today feels like a battlefield, and we're told to hate the other side. This environment breeds anger and fear, leaving us divided. But here's a truth that might surprise you. 99.9% of human DNA is identical across all people. Yet, we have way more in common than we realize, but we've let superficial differences pull us apart. Why does this matter? Hate is exhausting. It clouds our minds, strains our hearts, and weighs down our souls. Studies show that negative emotions like hate can lead to higher blood pressure, anxiety, and even depression. But here's the good news, we don't need to live this way. The same energy we put into hate can be transformed into understanding, compassion, and connection. The truth is, by learning to accept ourselves, we free ourselves to love others too. Imagine this, you're at a crossroads, holding a stone in each hand. One is marked hate, and it's heavy, cold, and jagged. The other stone, love, feels light, warm, and smooth. Which would you rather carry through life? Hate adds weight to our journey, love lets us soar. We often hate because we project our own insecurities onto others, blaming them for our pain. But think about it, does hating someone really improve your life or just drain your energy? Now picture yourself standing before a mirror. Do you like what you see? Often, when we don't accept parts of ourselves, we transfer that discomfort onto others. If we're insecure, we criticize. If we're fearful, we push others away. But what if we could change? By learning to love ourselves, we learn to extend that love outward. When you choose to love instead of hate, you're choosing to live with freedom, lightness, and joy. So here's the challenge, the next time you feel hatred brewing, stop. Take a moment to question why you feel this way. Are you projecting your own insecurities? Are you fearing something you don't understand? Instead of letting hate control you, choose to let it go. Replace it with empathy. Start saying, I will not hate you. Make this your new mantra, and watch how it shifts your perspective. Life is too short, and your soul too precious to waste on hate. We don't have to agree with everyone, but we can choose not to hate. Make this commitment, we will not hate you. By doing so, you free yourself to live fully, love deeply, and leave a legacy of kindness. Thank you for helping us spread love.